Marissa has had this dream in preparation for a bigger dream. And when you have an idea or a desire to do something that's out of the ordinary, you won't be short of people to tell you why you shouldn't do it, and they'll tell you everything that can go wrong. And if the majority of people wouldn't do it, you're crazy.
Just old lady. Can you rip the bag?
Might.
Maybe this is too many granola bars.
Nah, you'd be good.
And I think that's because they have their own fears of why they wouldn't do it, so you shouldn't do it either. And that's what keeps us from our dreams, is fear.
What are you least excited about for her trip?
Least excited? Worried. I'm worried some weirdo might come up. But probably not in the winter on the river. I don't know.
What are you most excited for?
Getting away from people.
Why?
Because they can be stressful.
Our main concern was a stranger approaching her with evil intentions. I didn't question her ability to go camping or going down the river because Marissa was raised in the woods and she knows survival techniques. She's not a stranger to camping by herself, and she loves it. She's just in her element when she's out in the woods. So I had no worries on that. I was just worried about someone approaching her.
Oh.
Tell us what he did, Connor. The dog is licking our hair. Nope, get out of here, dog. He looks innocent, but he's not.
But you'll probably see this 2 to 3 weeks after the fact. Marissa is starting the new year off, fulfilling a dream of hers of canoeing from Oklahoma City to Lake Eufaula. And she's getting ready to set off here. She's taking her dog with her. It's very windy. Be safe. Push her off. Oh, it's so windy. I hope she can canoe.
It'll take a second to get the oxygen.
It's so windy to canoe. Although she might get home quicker if she could get turned the right way.
Well, it's like, I feel like it's kind of shallow.
Oh, she's hitting the bottom?
It's gonna be pushed all that down.
Yeah.
But she didn't sink down as much as I thought she would.
Well, at least she likes the challenge, right? Marissa had fears. She was excited, but she was also nervous and anxious. She didn't know what was going to happen out there. She had no idea. Oh, she didn't anticipate anything happening, but it's just the fear of the unknown. But I am proud of her because she didn't let that fear keep her from fulfilling her dream. And that's where most people stop. They dream, but they don't take action to make it happen. So I'm proud of her for doing it. She's got gumption, determination, and to me, she's inspiring. There she goes. After we dropped her off in the river, we were going to go drive around on top of this bridge because she was fixing to go under it and we wanted to see her one last time. And so we're over on the bridge and we look out and we see her there, and it was only for a few seconds and then she was out of sight. And then I just got a knot in my stomach and Brian got a knot in his stomach because we're leaving our baby girl in this city, even though she's 22, and we left her in a river. So if she needed us, we couldn't just drive to her everywhere she was because there were no roads. So that was a little nerve-wracking. Once we got across, I just started crying. I wasn't expecting that, and I cried off and on for like an hour or so. Emotions are funny. You don't know how you're gonna react or what you're gonna do until it happens. So.
Time won't stop, so gonna get on the ride. Twisting and turning through life. No matter how rough it gets, I'll get by. Home moves with me where I roam. It's in every dream I make my own. I'm never alone. I know that every day will always bring me something new. Spread all my footprints around, yeah. I know that every day will always bring me something new. Every day will bring me something new.
been out tonight up against this log. Nice little windbreaker. Nice and cozy right here. Day 2 is down. Blue is happy to be out. And I have to tie the canoe up and explore that. This is definitely somebody's old place. And they just left those here, sitting here.
It's day 7 of Marissa's journey, and she texted this morning, wants me to come get her, said she's really sick, she's been throwing up all night, and every time she tries to drink something, she throws up. So we are on our way to see if we can find her, because like I mentioned before, we were afraid if something happened, we wouldn't be able to get to her on the river. So there's no roads going to where she's at. And I keep losing contact with her, so I screenshotted where she's at, and we're going to try to get to her. So it may be a long night. We are trying to find how to get to Marissa. I think we're getting closer. I see a canoe down there. It's very peaceful out here. I can see why she wanted to do this trip now. It's really nice. There's my girl.
Did I found service over there? So I hung it up over there.
What's over there?
Phone. That's the only place I can find service.
Yeah, I kept losing your signal. Oh, did you get sunburned?
Probably the way the sun. Over that way last time.
Are you feeling better? A little? No?
Yeah, because I'm not like throwing up. Are you going to drink
That's good.
I might drink it. I'm just afraid I'm going to throw up again. Because I threw up the water. It was so good.
Well, there's that, and there's I brought chicken broth. If you'd rather have the broth. So this is where you slept last night. Where's Blue?
Last I heard him barking over there.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
heard him killing an armadillo and he buried it over there.
you did?
He
I saw
killed
an armadillo over there.
Oh, I'm gonna fight for the armadillo's life. As long as it keeps him busy.
Does it not taste so good?
It tastes really good.
Oh. For a girl, she's thirsty and can't drink. She keeps throwing up.
Should we take the canoe downriver?
That way?
Bridge?
See if we can carry it.
If you want, and then I'll drive over there.
Isn't that like a long ways away?
It's not too far. spotlight.
Huh?
Who brought the spotlight?
Nobody brought the spotlight. Alright, Brian and Marissa are going to canoe to the next bridge because we can't get the canoe out and the boys and I have to hike out. Alright, give him a push, Connor. Have fun, sweetie. I know you're going to have fun.
Marissa, would it have been more fun if it was like this at the beginning?
No, I just kind of want to go by herself. Yeah? Alright. Guys, we gotta hike back before dark. You think we can do it?
Maybe.
We have no survival gear on us whatsoever. Alright. We gotta hike all the way back. There they go. Get close to the car.
No. Yeah. There were a few of them going across the river far off making that noise. I was like, what in the world? I felt the splash. I was like, what in the world's going on? There's a coyote. Coyote that looked like to me.
Oh, except for the deer.
That's why it was in the river. Huh.
Seen that? You getting that, Marissa?
Yeah.
All right, we are at the next bridge, but it's too far, so we wait dark. I mean, the sun's going down. So they told us to meet him somewhere else, so we're gonna drive around and see if we can get closer to him. We'll see how this goes. Okay, this is the way the map said to go to get to the river. So I don't even know if we're on in someone's property. I see a gate up there. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I don't really know. Here we go. Y'all ready to check it out? Alright, so apparently I think we're on someone's land. I don't really know, but it looks like we have to pass this pasture. There they are. I don't know. I could get down here, right?
Ma, you can get down here. Really.
The adventure continues. I drove it down. Now we're going down to get the canoe and bring all the gear up. Just towards dark. Whoa. Poor girl, she's still sick. Alright, it's about dark. Got the canoe up the cliff over there. Fixing to put it on the Suburban. Mission rescue Marissa. A success.
Yay!
It is the next day after we brought Marissa home, and she is doing a lot better today. We were going to take her to the doctor this morning, but she woke up feeling good and she just had a headache and was really hungry, so the hunger was good. And she's kept Powerade down. She hasn't thrown up since we found her. So she's doing better. She's slowly regaining her strength. So we're just going to wait a few days and see how she does. And if she gets worse again, we'll go ahead and take her in. What happened, she thinks, is her life straw, which is a water filter, it froze. And then she went ahead and drank out of it after it thawed out. And she thinks that it freezing probably broke it, and she thinks maybe she drank contaminated water. She made it halfway. She didn't get to finish her her journey, but she made it halfway, and she spent a week out there, so I'm proud of her. She did great, and she plans on doing it again. That's her goal. She wants to canoe from Oklahoma City to Lake Eufaula, so in the future we may do another vlog of her completing that journey. It's day 5. You've been home. How are you feeling?
Fine.
So if you knew you were going to get sick on this trip, would you do it all over anyway?
Yes, yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
You would? Why?
Because it was fun.
It was fun? So what is the bigger dream that this trip was preparing you for?
Mississippi.
How far on the Mississippi? Just part of it, or
The whole thing.
start in Minnesota, go all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico? Are you going alone on this trip?
I don't know.
I don't know. You hope not.
Nobody will probably want to come, so I'll just have to go myself.
Oh, I'm sure you can find somebody.
I doubt it. When it really comes down to it, nobody wants to do this stuff. Or no one has time, or the money. So I'll just prepare myself to do it myself.
If somebody's watching this and they have a dream, they want to do something, but they're too scared, or they're fearful of different things, or what ifs could happen, what would you say to
You
them?
could do it as having faith of a child. That always helps.
What does that mean exactly?
Trusting God like a kid would trust their dad. But I guess a lot of people have bad dads, so I don't know.
What was the best thing about your trip? I know the worst was getting sick and not finishing, but what was the best?
Just exploring.
Exploring? Are you going to do this trip again till you make it all the way through?
Possibly. See if I can get somebody else to go.
Yeah. Marissa is not a fan of the camera. She does not like being on camera. She doesn't like attention. But I just thought it was inspiring to me to see her do this, and to hear her say if she knew she was going to get sick, she'd do it all over again anyway. So that just tells me she enjoyed the journey, and even though she didn't reach her destination, it was worth trying, and she loved it. So I just hope this encourages you, if you have a dream, to not let fear keep you from doing it. We hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one. Have a great week.